Good morning, everybody. Greetings from Sichuan. So, had a little bit of sleep last night. Super duper tired after that long riding hours. I guess when the need to jumpstart the whole body and the system kick in place, I got up at about 4 a.m. local time. That's about 5 a.m. back in Malaysia. So kind of like a standard thing. I wake up early and all that, So I don't really feel the need to crash anymore. Packed up everything, loaded it up on my bike and started rolling out. So this time from Nakhon Si Thammarat, I went on a very familiar route towards the coastal side of the area. So I went on Route 401 that leads to a place called Sichuan, Kanom, and ultimately end up in Surat Thani. So Sichuan is a small little fishing village, and they have a couple of places where you can crash and all that. But the last time I was here, maybe 13 years ago, I stayed at the beach resort with all those wooden chalet and stuff, but the condition was quite dilapidated. So since it was just a night stop, we didn't really take much of the interior into consideration. After all, when I started touring back then, it's a hit and miss situation. There's no way to review the accommodation based on merit and all that. So we just go from one place to another, ask whether if there's any room available, and just hunker down for the night. And the distance itself, quite amazing. It's like 80 kilometers from Nakhon Si Thammarat. And Surat Thani is about another 100 plus. So, treading that route, 401 brings back a lot of nostalgia and memory when I was trying to close the Southern Thailand tour. We did it by section. So, Songkla and Patalung was the first stage. Then we went up to as far as Surat Thani, and that was it. So today I will be passing by Ranong and Chumpon. So apparently Ranong is very close to the Myanmar border. Chumpon is another one of those coastal towns before ending up in Prachuap Kiri Khan. And the plan is just to take it easy and all. Good thing about hitting the road early is that I gain a lot of time. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Prachuap Kiri Khan. Yeah. Okay, this is a truck stop, complete with the rest area, so you can chill out here. Can even take a power nap. So I put my bike under the shade, and there's a toilet opposite the road. So the toilets are not as clean as those at the PTT station. I guess because there's you don't have people working here to clean up and all that, so it's a bit filthy but bearable if you want to do your business. So this is a place, not many around. I think probably I seen maybe one or two along the way. So yeah, still some distance to go. Raining cats and dogs. This is totally unexpected. So the whole place is wet. and it's a bit dangerous to move now, so I'm just taking shelter. Good evening, everybody. Greetings from Prachuap Kiri Khan. All right, finally made it here in one piece. It has been a very interesting ride. 455 kilometers in addition to what I have clocked in. The hours that I supposed to get from riding is about 7 hours 45 minutes or so. But having factored in that the fact that I use a different route from Nakhon Si Thammarat, I used the coastal route to come out at Surat Thani and made a detour back to Route 41 from the road to the airport, which leads to Prachuap Kiri Khan. So massive detour and then back on the main road and ride all the way. So what I can say is that from yesterday's experience, the lack of sleep and also a bit of fatigue, I felt it throughout the part in the midday. Felt a bit zong, was yawning all the way. So to kind of like ease things a bit, I pull over. Every 50 kilometers I pull over, I freshen up. I go to Amazon Cafe and get my coffee fix. So having said that, I continued my journey all the way. Way past Nakhon Si Thammarat and all the little towns. I see that the mileage indicators starting to shrink down a bit, but the GPS arrival estimate says around 5:07 in the evening, which is fine. Give me ample time to check in. Take some of my photography gear and look around and see what I can get and all that. But unfortunately, along the way, there was a series of episodic rain. It started to rain, then when the rain stopped, it rained again ahead. All the way to the Myanmar border, which I observed on the signboard, and it started losing light. It was getting dark. So I say, okay lah, never mind lah, Prachuap Kiri Khan. Just a night stop, nothing much I can do. I thought maybe I can round up some photos, take something really nice, but to my surprise, I did a Google Map search. I kind of like, took my bike pushing around. Nothing really outstanding. Much to the hype that was told earlier by a fellow rider, Prachuap Kiri Khan, blah blah blah, but didn't really pan out. So okay lah, And then what lies ahead is a trip to Bangkok. 200 over plus kilometers, 4 hours of riding to all these buri place, Becha Buri, this buri, that buri. Go to Bangkok. There I will put up for 3 nights from tomorrow until Friday. But having said that, there's always this thing that really kicks you in the nut. Apparently, I booked the hotel on the way back on the wrong date. Instead of the 19th, I booked on the 20th in Chumpon. So I say, okay, there's still time to fix this. Although it has been paid in advance, I tried to get the dates changed. Lucky for me, I managed to get the date changed. I'm set for my return trip on Saturday. Then on Sunday morning, I will roll down to Hat Yai. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the date changed, But what's funky is that I can cancel it. So I did a room search in Hat Yai, same old hotel. There's a nice queen size bedroom and all that. So for this trip, I picked a chain of hotels called Hop Inn. Very decent. The rooms are very clean, modern, contemporary. It's a budget hotel, averaging out around 73 ringgit, 80 plus a night. The most expensive, surprisingly, is in Hat Yai, 100 plus. But okay, it's in ringgit and it's quite decent. So I make do with that lah. I really control the budget. In fact, the cheapest I got so far is in Bangkok. That's like 60 ringgit a night. So that is like a real double bonus lah. And in Bangkok, I hope to catch up with some of my old kakis and all that if they have time. One of the must do thing on my list is a visit to Thailand outdoor shop, which is quite near my hotel, 4 point over km. So that depends lah. If I gung ho, I take my bike there. If I say forget about it, I just order a Grab car. Yeah, so that's more or less what I'm gonna do, and I already given today's highlights. Oh yeah, on the way to Prachuap, I saw an accident. Some guy in a truck, smashed up his car. One thing good about Thailand is that any of these accident and all that, the first responder very fast. I think they were already loading him on the ambulance and he's on his way for treatment. So yeah, man, that's it, man. Prachuap Kiri Khan. Tomorrow is the big one. Okay, guys, good night.